Welcome everybody, I am the YouTuber here, and we are set, ready to go for, uh, we're gonna go over the uniforms first for Oklahoma State, and other teams, and then other teams, in a later. So we have the white striped helmet, which is the white helmet with the orange OSU logo, orange face mask, uh, and then the three stripes there, um, the two black and one orange with some white, space in between each side. And then the front bumper is black, black bumper is black. I don't know what it says on the front bumper. I think it's Cowboys in script and then Oklahoma State in block lettering on the back. Then you have the white out script helmet. Is that new? I can't remember if that was last year's game or not. Your 2020 vintage homecoming helmet. 2023 vintage homecoming helmet. It's the pistol Pete that has the, I think it's kind of like a old style pistol Pete. Is that gray? I think it's gray. This is a gray face mask. The black helmet, orange Yoshi logo, black Pete. It's full on black Pete, not the Pete head. I wish they had the Pete head for black, but black script 2, which has the orange face mask, orange script, orange script 2 with the white face mask. So orange script 1 has the white Cowboys outlined in black. Orange script 2 has white outlined in black with the white face mask. Orange script 3 is the black face mask with the black Cowboys outlined in white. Orange striped with the white OSU black backdrop, white face mask. Just a plain white OSU one without any backdrop to it. Just the helmet is the backdrop to the logo. It's the orange inside the uh lettering. Then they have the white helmet, non-striped white helmet, just a traditional white helmet. White Pete with the black face mask. White Pete 2, which is the Pete head. White script. I think that's it. The ones I know for sure are new are the vintage ones. This one and that one. Then you have the orange jersey, white with black, white with orange, black, and back to orange. Pants you have black, orange, white. You have white socks. Well, it says black, but I don't know why this is not. The black is the orange. I have no idea why the black's not black, and the white is white, but okay, weird. So there's your uniform from Oklahoma State. I think there was one with an orange face mask at one point. I don't know why that's one on here, but maybe they'll have some uniform updates. I'm hoping that they have some uniform updates because, see up there at the top of the screen, there's a Broken Bronco shown there. So I don't know why that's not in there, but that's just weird. Anywho. Alright, so we're going to be playing Missouri State. And Missouri State, they are in the Sun Belt. I think they're in the Sun Belt. No, they're Conference USA, excuse me. They're Conference USA. There they are. Their uniforms go like this. They have the away helmet. Oops. Away helmet with the maroon bear on the side. A black helmet with most state written in white outlined in maroon. And then back to that. And see there, those two helmets are right there at the top. That's on that helmet. You see main helmet there, participates on there. The Breaking Bronco is the only one that is not in there as of now. Hopefully it'll get added in as a patch jersey one at some point, but we will let you know what ones are added, if any, to any team. See the white jersey, black jersey, maroon jersey, and white jersey. White pants, maroon pants, black pants, white pants, maroon pants. So we'll go with that for them. We're going to go with this look right here. So we're going to go with the orange pants. Now, asking, can you do snow? The weather, you have clear, overcast, partly cloudy, windy, rainy, snow. I'll show you something else that we're not going to do. We'll do overcast. No, well then, one, whatever.
Welcome to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. Pistol Pete ready to start firing those pistols for the battle we have in store. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
10 degrees, 2 miles an hour winds, overcast. That's the weather for this kickoff time. And still, as you can see on your screen, oh, that's nice. I like that. I think that's new.
And the Cowboys will kick it away to start us off.
And we are underway, and Boone Pickens Stadium still are, so while you're listening to the commentary, we'll be back at the end of the game to wrap it up.
The Bears offense will take the field first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the paint and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Got his man. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The short hands, it's Lawrence. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Clark to fire. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Cowboys offense will get the ball for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you.
Going for a big play right off the bat. He's got it on the left. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it first and 10 inside the 40. Looking for room. It's Brock. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Fitzpatrick. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The The Cowboys need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Clark wants to throw. Lets it fly. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. From the shotgun, the inside give. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Bears are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield, it's Flores. Got a man, it's Brock. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They built this offense around fine. Mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Freeman. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Flores. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That is...
Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
About those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Bringing it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll pull it on the read. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. QB draw. Turning it on. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
And this is why it's so important, David, to get the run game going, because it sets up play action and gives them an opportunity to take these types of shots down the field.
And it's just so hard because as a defensive lineman, when you give the play action, I'm thinking run, I'm playing run, slows that pass rush down just enough and sucks those linebackers.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
The give. It's a running room. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Clark to fire. Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Missouri State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and you can tell he wanted to get it to the big man, and I would too, by the way. You got a 6'4", 6'5", 6'17" wide receiver.
Going up top. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but it gets down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Looking to throw, it's Flores. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Robinson. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Bears can really attack on this second and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Robinson. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a first and goal. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. To throw, it's Flores. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Caught over the middle, it's 4. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's 4. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This tight end's a weapon because he can give you yak after the catch. You see him break that tackle? That was pretty impressive, showing off his athleticism.
And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Trying play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Cowboys need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. There's the pressure. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Lawrence. If that running back wore a half-size bigger shoe, that's an incomplete pass, but he got a foot down.
He got it down. Nice body control, and you see so many running backs work with wide receivers now in practice because they're such good route runners, and you could tell the awareness was fully there near the sidelines to get that little toe in bounds, baby.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Clark wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Lawrence. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They'll go with a direct snap. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Got it! Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was Pater.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air, it's Flores. Gets open down the middle. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Handoff to the single running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Tight end now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. A low line drive and not his best work. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Got his man. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The hand to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Clark to fire. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. I don't blame them. They're going to keep working this guy out of the slot until somebody finds a way to stop him.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you? Man, you find a matchup that's working, and you got a guy with this kind of athletic ability in the slot, dude, keep finding him, keep using different routes. So far, the defense doesn't have an answer for him.
Looking for space, it's Lawrence. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the boot, looking for his man. He's got it on the move. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball is coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. That one comes out hot down the right side.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Wants to throw. It's Flores. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line.
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football, they are so lucky that they jumped on that ball and that their offense is now going to take the field, because that could have been disastrous.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
The give on the inside. Shakes off the defender. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you could see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the missed connection on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Man, you kind of wondered, when were they going to cover this guy? He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football, almost had the big play.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. Dropping back, it's Flores. Quickly to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a little.
An opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Clark wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go back to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for a crease to the left. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's head back to the home of the Pokes and Boone Pickens Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Bears will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Back to throw, it's Flores. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here comes the Heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. You know he would have loved to have tacked on a big return to that pick, but they've got it in the red zone at the 15. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They squandered a golden opportunity the last time they had it, fumbling inside the 10-yard line. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Got it. 42 Spider.
Using his legs, it's Brock. Open space at the 25. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. In the third quarter, this looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Clark to fire. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Keeps it on the bootleg. Grab behind the line. It's Clinton. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. He hits a seam wide open. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Off play action. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State. And the stomping has commenced. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
No, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they take advantage of good starting field position, move the ball 35 yards, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win.
Football. It doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma State.
Ready, set. Looking for a man. It's Flores. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Wants to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Freeman. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Man, you could almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide open his target was. He knew, man, if I just get this to him accurately, something really good is going to happen. That's exactly what transpired. Nice throw, nice catch, nice play.
And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Makes the catch. It's 4. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Cowboys had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the 2nd half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. It's our force to settle for the field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
The give from the gun. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the run, it's Lawrence. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Pocket breaking down. Quickly out to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
You know, on a play like that, 3rd and short, as a quarterback, you're looking for your easiest throw and your shortest throw, and that's to the tight end. He's a big target. He makes the catch, and now the drive stays alive.
And the Bears have their offense in high gear. Clark wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
The Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Tripped up for the tackle. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete downfield. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Right on the money. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Bears started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the run. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bears! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down. You move on to the next game. Start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Flores. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. But they didn't give him much on the return, but they were in prime scoring position at the 22. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the tailback. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3. And this one splits the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off-play action on first down. Looking left. A strike downfield. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. It falls incomplete and will change into the field to get things started back up. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Running back searching for a hole. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Cowboys are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Fitzpatrick. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's got an open man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Big guy smells it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Gonna look downfield again. Big fella moving. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys! You want something to be able to feel positive about after this game, and maybe that late touchdown will do it.
And Reese, I'm positive that stat counts on my stat line. Keep playing. Keep following up those stats. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls it, fired complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball's at the 27, this offense facing a 3rd and long. That's caught, it's Joyner. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Clark to fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Collins. Jumped on top of the pile. The Bears really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
On to attempt the try. Splits those uprights right in half. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Missouri State offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Clark wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down. And the Bears line up to punt it away. Here's the return. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Freeman. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
High the chains now on 2nd and long.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. Clark to fire. Throws for the tight end. Just enough room against the zone. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They want that clock to run. Look out, he's got room. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Clinton. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They'll run the option. It's a fumble. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. They can stop the clock a couple more times, and they need to get it back fast, down 2 possessions as the clock keeps winding down. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.